offense has ground to a standstill.
And the pass to Barnes. Here's Murray. Red ball movement here by the Kings. A pass to Fox. Sacramento again missing. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7 3RVs when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Pocket 2. And it's Doncic missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Fox gets to Monk. Pass to Barnes. Now Sabonis. They could use a bucket. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Sabonis has got his second basket.
Well, he's so well-rounded in his game. Sabonis is terrific at finding opportunities to score from there.
Here's Doncic. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Barnes. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. The 3. No good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
And looking at Reggie Bullock, boy, he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Wood, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Green comes in for Reggie Bullock. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. Passes to Mitchell. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Green. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. To the middle, it's deflected. Stolen by Len. Mitchell against Dinwiddie. Davis looking for an opening. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by MP. Mavericks leading by 4. Dinwiddie outside. Back to MP. And it's good for 2. MP's got 8 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Davis, the pass to Medu from 12 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Dinwiddie outside. Loads it up for MP. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Mavericks. He got... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Powell is out there with Hardaway. And it's MP in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And with an update from the sidelines, Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He dropped in 34 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, Dave. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. The pass to MP. Out to Hardaway. Back to MP. To the inside. Here's Doncic. And good that time. Doncic has got his first basket of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And Barnes gets double teamed. To the paint. Sabonis. Over MP. And the rejection by MP. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Fox. Doncic with the bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Barnes. Takes it off the glass.
Boy, strength and body control on display there from Barnes. I'll tell you what, he's got a competitive spirit to him. He doesn't want any defender to get the better of him.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Reggie Bullock. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Barnes kicks to Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA-ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends. And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team is willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Finney-Smith can't get it to go. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. It's a 10-point game. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. They very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants.
Substitution on the floor.
Reached halftime in this one. Mavericks lead by 15. I'm going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Malik Monk out there with Fox, and it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Barnes with it. Back to Monk. From the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Monk's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that 3-ball. I mean, fantastic. Measuring those long-range shots up and knocking them down.
Hardaway passes to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. He kicks it to Bullock. On deep. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Sabonis is not only very strong, he's extremely crafty around the basket, too. Plays with great instincts inside.
MP, the shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And that's now 18 points for MP.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Back to Fox. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% on the season from the foul line.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
And Sabonis drops them both.
I look at Sabonis as a terrific stretch 4. He's a guy who can play either power forward or center, and he has excellent length and a nice touch.
Inside, here's MP. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Barnes finds Sabonis. Now, here's Monk. Guarded by Hardaway. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Wood, he's checked in for Dallas. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
And MP throws it down.
Really good connection there with his teammates. MP showing you really good timing on that alley-oop.
Pass to Monk. Now here's Barnes. Back to Monk. Lets it go with a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Back to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call it an underrated defender.
Comes in for Reggie Bullock, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Hardaway. And the Kings will go for a different look here. That's who's checked in for Murray. Kevin Huerter comes in for Harrison Barnes. Davis is checked in for Monk, and it's Mitchell in for Fox. Davis kicks to Sabonis. They need this. Bank shot, no good.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. That's going to send Pat Connaughton to the line. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Wood in the post. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Takes the 3. Good on the triple. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game. And so it's Dallas, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right.
Substitution on Dallas. MV's checked in for Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Christian Wood. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Dinwiddie. Monk's checked in for the Kings. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's MP. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. MP passes to Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. Count that as his 7th field goal and 9 shooting 78%.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Barnes kicks to Fox. And we've seen not only some new trophies in this, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
And he can't get the first one. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
And that one's good by Davis.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Outside, Green. Outside, Robinson. Kleba, the pass to Nilikina. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll now won 70 on the year.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Kept alive. Green, the pass to Kleba. MP outside. They shoot again. Kleba with the bucket.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And the rejection by MP. Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. Drops in the layup for 2.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helped, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking
Somebody help, 'cause I can't find my way. Nobody move.
If you think you're one of the best players on the Goat Boat, you can prove it in one-on-one action on board the Galleon.
Located on the Silver Deck near the shopping promenade, this ship is only for those brave enough to go it alone, leaving your squad behind.
This is a true test of quality player builds. Can you defend, rebound, and score? Here's your chance to find out.
Yeah, and it's a great place to showcase your score.
You can feel the tone change around the league at this time of the year. Players starting to get into playoff mode.
There is no doubt about it. The intensity level rises. Teams are trying to build momentum. You are trying to be at the peak of your performance, both individually and collectively, as we are so close to postseason action.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. In it forward, it's DeRozan and Williams. Kobe White out there with ball. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Now here's Doncic. Pass to MP. And another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And they say talent only gets you so far. Hard work, that makes the difference, as MP showed right there.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Outside White. Now here's Ball. Doncic pulls down the board.
When you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic, he has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Chicago has possession. The Mavs get their last shot to go. White finds Vucevic. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Hardaway, the pass to MP. Doncic outside. Back to MP. Goes up on the wing. That one no good. The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. To the right side. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Hardaway grabs the board. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Greg.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Here's Ball. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Vucevic against MP from the left block. Vucevic gets the bucket.
What focus from the skilled big man. You have to like how Vucevic stays honed in on the bucket.
Here's Doncic. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. That'll put Kobe White on the line. It goes on Tim Hardaway. A different look for Dallas. Christian Wood is checked in for Finney Smith. Connaughton comes in for Bullock, and it's Dinwiddie in for Hardaway. And the Bulls also making a change. Drummond's checked in.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
White finds Drummond.
Against DeRozan. And he lobs it up. And the jam by Drummond.
Andre Drummond, my goodness, throw it up high, let him finish the rest.
Right, it almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, B.A., they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
And it's good for two.
Boy, you put the ball in the hands of the open man. MP textbook techniques to grab the assist.
On the wing, DeRozan. White against Dinwiddie. Back to DeRozan. Double team on DeRozan. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Mavericks making a change here. Green is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming.
That's great work inside from MP. Boy, like whenever he forces the defense's hand like that.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Pass to DeRozan. McConnell outside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Mavericks leading. Green, the pass to MP. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
I love the opportunity. Play there on the alley-oop. MP with a little style.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to McConnell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for the Bulls, TJ McConnell. 2 shots.
First one falls. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And that's good as he hits both shots. For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. MP, count the basket. MP's got 11 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Dinwiddie against McConnell. Pass to DeRozan. Here's DeSumo. Let's go with a 3. The putback.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond on the offensive glass.
MP getting it done for the Dallas Mavericks. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent. Period. Will be.
You know what time it is, man. Here comes.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
We've got Dwight Powell. He's out there with MP. Tim Hardaway is out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Chicago trailing here. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He ended up with 26 points and put in so much effort at the defensive end. Great two-way game for him. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
The Sun move for 3. Bullock puts it in. Dallas is shooting an out of this world 77%. MP outside. Dinwiddie outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to MP. Lets it fly from 18. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. And now it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chance.
So it's the Dallas Mavericks, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back after this word. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. Lonzo Ball is out there with Kobe White, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. Well, Norris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Ball against Doncic. Ball passes to White. Now Vucevic tries to break his ice. Mavericks with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 7 tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the middle. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Outside White. DeRozan up top. Pass the ball. Over Doncic. And Ball gets it to go.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And so far, this game has belonged to MP. Getting to his spots and executing with ease.
The Bulls have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to White. And here is Williams. No good that time.
Chicago foul. Patrick Williams.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking.
twice about taking shots in his presence.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Williams. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. To the paint. Here's MP, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
I just love the ball movement.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. White finds ball. Drummond with the ball. Back to ball. Kicks it to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. From the stripe. They get it back. Back to ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Christian Wood is checked in for Dallas. Connaughton comes in for Bullock. Green's checked in for Chicago.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Outside White. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Ball outside. And he's going for the oop here. And Drummond with the jam.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
Inside. Here's MP. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. MP's got 14 points here in the second half. Outside White. Doncic against ball. Right side White. Pass to Drummond. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Connaughton. Nasumu, he's checked in for Chicago. McConnell comes in for ball. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. To the inside, Nasumu. And he lays it up and in.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Back to MP. Left side Hardaway. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to... Stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Shooting for Chicago.
That's good from DeRozan.
Substitution on the court.
A challenging stretch here for Chicago. We've got Christian Wood. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with MP. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. White with it. Guarded now by Wood. Here's Vucevic. Oh! MP with a block.
Emphatic defense from MP. That'll fire up the bench for sure.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic checked in. Off the inbound. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great feed. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's MP, and it's in there. MP's got 33.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Dinwiddie outside. Williams against Doncic. Pass to MP. Dinwiddie left side. Just 5 to shoot. Good work there as it goes. MP's got 18 points in just the second half.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Vucevic from outside the arc. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Dinwiddie passes to MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
White finds Williams. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to MP. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
That's a crafty move right there by MP. Uses the pump fake, draws the contact, still able to get the attempt up. That's nice.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Robinson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Bulls also making a change. Dragic is checked in for McConnell. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Outside Jones. For 3, Dragic. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this isn't something we get to see every day, folks. This team has fought their way to an amazing 71 total wins this year. Unbelievable.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for Green. And the Bulls also making a change. Terry's checked in for Dosunmu. And there's Green on the assist from Dragic.
Dragic has such an incredible feel for the game. Understands where to deliver the pass and when.
Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 48.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 5.
Dallas foul. ALP. 5th personal foul. 4th team foul.
The first free throw is good.
For the Bulls, Javonte Green. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Green. Doncic against Dragic. Oh, they pick off the pass. Knocked loose. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
Right here, I got next.
Get your mans. If you switching up, then tell me in advance. Sticky hoe red honey, some chain swinging, you know where the metal is. Got some heavy pants. We on a different way, got answers to red. I quit my pants, then just do my dance. On the game, then just represent. Whoa. Me and Warren by the it is getting scary. Thought about to leave, but I renewed the lease. Get a piece of
Come on, man. Help out. Hey, balance it out. Go, go. Defend. Hey, yo, right here. Who's watching MP? Stay there. Hey, yo, right here. Come on, man, who got the ball? 5 seconds. Shot. Way to grab it. Once I start, I just can't stop. You got him. Hey, yo, right here. Shot. Yo, right here. That's all you. I see him. Where's the open man? Way to get it. Save! No! Yeah! You want the smoke? I see him! Hey, come to me! Box out! Good take, baby. Hey, right here! Ah! And one! That's what the ring room for! Ah! Hey, heads up! Hey, swing it! Good board! Hey, who got ball? Get it! Hey, yo, same team! Good board! No! Come on, let's go! Come get it! Give me that! Shoot that, boy! Who got ball? Right there! Oh, yo, right here!
Lock it down.
All right, look, Team 2K TV needs some practice, so I'm out here with Danny, and we're going to throw him into the Galleon for some 1v1 games, and hopefully you guys will learn something along the way while we get that Team 2K TV back in the gym and training. How you doing, Danny?
I'm doing great, Chris. Thanks for the chance to start the road to redemption here.
The road to redemption begins now. But, you know, with events like the Galleon, there's some tips that I think we can give.
The last game of the season is always surrounded with a lot of hope. Playoff hopes for most teams, and Greg, hopes for the future for the others.
In one way or another, every player is happy to reach this point, either so they can finally get their playoff run started or so they can get their well-deserved rest in the offseason.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Wesley in at the point guard position.
And when MP gets that close to the rim, you know he is looking to finish with authority.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Now, Pirtle. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Yep, that one goes.
But when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Doncic passes to Bullock. Down low, here's MP. Good work there as it goes.
Man, you watch MP. He is so talented. And this man, let me just tell you, he's determined. And after a 2-decade-plus playoff streak, the Spurs have been in the lottery the last 3 seasons, and they're focused more on youth and development.
Inside, Pirtle. And that's in. Nice feed on the play.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. To the paint, here's MP. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. MP's got 6 points. Richard, the Spurs with one of the youngest rosters in the league. Some quality young talent that they're very excited about.
And also acquiring draft capital. And they have a history of finding some great players outside the lottery like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili.
You're right. They've always done it.
Yeah, you got to when you're a small market. Got to invest in development.
Here's MP. A rebound by the Spurs.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 exit the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Now, here's Doncic. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Here's Wesson. His last outing, he had 18 points.
2 minutes remaining.
6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
Here's Pirtle. And the rejection by MP. We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. Makes it off the glass.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Pass to Vassell. Wesley with the ball. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Wood. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Reggie Bullock. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. Throw in the pass to Johnson. Great D that time from Powell.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Dinwiddie kicks to Connaughton. He's looking for MP and finds him. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
San Antonio making a switch here. Primo's checked in. Free throw good, MP.
With MP, not only do you get a great guy, you get a player with tremendous work ethic. This guy, he is a coach's dream.
And then Johnson with the jam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Floats it up for MP. Dinwiddie passes to MP. And it falls over the rim and in. MP's got 11.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Primo. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Richardson. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. The Mavericks on top as they end the first quarter on a 12-4 run. We're back after this from American Airlines. And hope you enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Famers.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, this is who Steve Clifford has out there. They've got Pirtle, Josh Richardson out there with Kennard, and it's Sohan in at the 4. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Chicago was sensational. He scored 48 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And stolen by Richardson. And stolen by MP. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now.
That's his first
especially
personal.
on the interior.
A different look for Dallas. Wood, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Reggie Bullock comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hardaway is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Pass to Wesson. Now here is Pirtle, covered by MP. And it's Vassell in the corner. Back to Pirtle, down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Wood. Mavericks leading by 12.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
The pass to Vassell. Spurs passing it around. San Antonio again missing. And you hear about impacting winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lead to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see it over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Johnson's checked in for Pirtle. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Johnson against Wood. Johnson up top. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. To the middle. Here's MP. Wood in the post. Johnson on him. Yes, that goes in.
You just got to box out Wood. You can't let him get on the board, because Christian, he will cash in.
Pass to Johnson. And here is Vassell. It's Wesley on the wing. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. And here is Vassell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. For three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And guys, they walked into the
Substitution one half. It hasn't even been close. Mavericks lead by 21.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Mavericks 40. The Spurs 19.
And with with the second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Reggie Bullock is out there with Christian Wood. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Wood. The rebound by Johnson.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Wesley against Doncic. Wesley the pass to Purtle. Tries from 7. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Wood against Johnson. Pocket 6. From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Up top, Vassell. Kicks it to Johnson. And the 3 off target. And so MP will bring it up for Dallas. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, "I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there." And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise.
No kidding, David. All right, thank you. Tries again, and Purtle lays it up and in. Purtle's got 12 points in the game.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Doncic looking it over. Here's MP. That one doesn't drop. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. He's guarded by Bullock. That shot missing. Good defense by MP.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Now here is Hardaway. Covered by Vassell. Hardaway kicks to MP. Kept alive. Hardaway. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Hardaway has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is. on the floor. You could call it an underrated defender.
San Antonio calls timeout. MP really making a difference here.
And whatever the D has thrown...
Mavericks leading by 16. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. We've got Devin Vassell, Luke Kennard out there with Johnson. And it's Wesley in at the point guard. Doncic kicks to Green. Doncic bounce pass. It's stolen. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Hardaway's checked in for Dinwiddie. Spurs also with the sub. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Kennard. Dallas shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Spurs. Poeltl's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's good from long range.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Outside Hardaway. Passes it to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Talent on full display for MP. This guy's putting on a clinic.
Spurs trail by 15. Pass to Vassell. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First one goes on Wood. And Greg Kelvin Johnson is listed at 6'5". But he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Bullock's checked in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Wesley with the ball. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Nice D from Doncic.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Good on the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Johnson against Wood. Puts it up from 7. And the rejection by MP.
Just terrific defensive instincts there from MP, reacting so quickly and managing to get that block.
Mavericks leading by 18. Out to Doncic. There's the pass to Hardaway. And there's the feed to MP. Here's Wood, covered by Johnson. And that one is good.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the route.
Pass to Bullock. Floats it up for MP. Up high to stop the alley.
See, that's the coordinated effort you like to see. They read each other's eyes, and MP with the finish.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wesley the pass to Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so, MV will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points to the middle and taken away by Johnson. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Up the floor. Shots good by Wesley.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to the storied season one more time.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 14-5 run here. Outside Hardaway. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Christian Wood, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Can you believe that Christian Wood went undrafted? Here's a guy that has the size, the shooting, the defense, everything NBA teams want.
Knocked loose. Green kicks to Richardson. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
so long, I don't think I can hold on. Where were you when I needed you the most? Now I'm sitting here with a black hole in my chest. A heartless, broken mess.
I got it for the fiends, I got it for the users. Addicted to music, come over here, get it, it's cool. I got it for the fiends, I got it for the users. Addicted to music, come over here, get it, it's cool. Come over here, get it is punk rock, 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 hey. Punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk. Get it, huh? Put my city on, put my fitted on, going dumb. If you don't like my, you living wrong. What he want, what he finna pawn, spend his money on, Mr. Put it on. You ain't want this till I put it on. They don't bar, they just talk a lot. Me, I really rock. Culture shock, she say this a joint, like her shoulder pop. Pop, but this isn't pop. This ain't indie rock. Specific is general, huh? But when you talk, I ain't hearing you. This talk like an interlude. I'ma prefer you. Might end up shedding a tear too, in the career too. That finna do, let's just sit back in the years. Pop like an interview. Might pop my shit in the interview. Jump off the stage, I get physical. Been living with limitless goals. The greatest story ever told. I'm on. For the fiends, I got it for the users. Addicted to music, come over here, get it. It is cool. I got it for the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music, come over here, get it. It is cool. Come over here, get it. It is punk rock, 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 hey. Punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. Fiends, I got it for the users. Addicted to music, come over here, get it. It is cool. I got it for the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music, come over here, get it. It is cool. Come over here, get it. It is punk rock, 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 hey. Punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, PBS rock, hey. Punks come out to play around. Life's a playground. Better stay down. Okay. Punks come out to play around. Life's a playground. Better stay down. Okay. Punks come out to play around. Life's a playground. Better stay down. Okay. Punks come out to play around. Life's a playground. Better stay down. Okay.
good for sure.